started going to Edina, and I liked it, but I still felt like I didn't really know who I was, and I had a hard time fitting in, and it was just kind of hard. And then in 7th grade, my mental health was really just at an all-time low. I still didn't know who I was or what my purpose was. And then in summer of 7th grade, going into 8th grade, I went to a Christian camp called Trout Lake, and it's up north. And then on the second to last night, I rededicated my life to Christ. And this was a really big pivoting point in my faith journey, because a type of love and joy had washed over me that I had never felt before. And after that week, I knew I wanted to feel that type of love again. And looking back on it now, I realized that at camp, I felt God pursuing me and reminding me that I was His. And even though my faith didn't stick right away, He didn't stop chasing me. And then I went to 9th grade. And right off the bat, I felt as if I was kind of brought back into the same mindset as I had in 6th grade. And I just felt really compared to other people academically, and I felt like I was being held to a really high standard, especially at Edina. And I think I was just trying to control my own life instead of trusting God with it. And that looked like looking for my identity and everything else except for Him. And in the second semester of 9th grade, my friend Jade passed away. And after her passing, I found myself almost blaming God at first, or just simply asking Him why He would take her away. And then a couple days after her passing, someone reminded me of the Bible verse Romans 8:18, which says, "The pain you've been feeling cannot compare to the joy that's coming." And after being reminded of that verse, I realized that God will show up in the pain, and He always has. So with that, I started going to Garden every week, and along with church as much as I could. And I just found comfort in knowing that He has a plan. And here I began to actually seek Jesus and not just know about Him, and understanding that His love wasn't based on how I was doing, but who He is. And today, I realize at the times of trial, they actually turned into something so fulfilling and joyful, leading back to Romans 8:18. And now I'm standing here being able to share my story and spread the love of Jesus to all of you. So something that I take away from this is that Jesus is always with you. You just may not be looking for Him. Thank you.